that, let's welcome up our dynamic duo in finance, Joyce and Greg. So let Joyce that's gonna be on YouTube. That's gonna be on
They won't even know why I did that. Okay, I'm just crazy enough to do it. That's the real me. You know, to back up, I'm going to kind of start in the middle of where I was going to go with some of the updates of what's going on today. But to back up what you said, Tom, about we're seeing, I don't think we're going to see a slowdown in business because the housing numbers came out today. And based on the 18 out of 20 cities that they used for this survey, you know, it was up, the second quarter is up 2.9%. It's the first time a quarterly increase was up in the last 3 years. But some of the naysayers, and maybe there's some reality to this, that they're saying because rates are so low and the tax credit, you know, they have to be closed by December 1st, is really pushing our housing numbers up. So they're saying, you know, it could be, well, how did they put it? Actually, we may see a little dip in the housing numbers early next year. So they're saying a lot of people that would be buying in 2010 really are taking advantage of that right now. But, you know, we'll see. Another thing that's coming out today is they're auctioning off $42 billion worth of 2-year notes. Now, the last time this happened, we saw rates go up significantly. But these are just 2-year notes, not 7-year notes. So, I'm just kidding. Who wants a 2-year note? 42 billion of them, dollars worth. So that's coming up this afternoon. President Obama appointed Ben Bernanke again today for another 4-year term. And the last time, and they said they did this because mainly, you know, the Democrats really wanted to see who was it? Her name, Janet Yellen in there, but the last time, back in 1987, when Alan Greenspan was elected in over Paul Volcker, the market really didn't like the uncertainty. So right today, they're saying it's a really smart move that he was reappointed because things are being, you know, it's pretty stable. He's stabilizing the market, okay? Now, the last thing on rates, oh my gosh, rates are so good, you guys. We're seeing, you know, if they want to pay a point, we're down in the 4s again. You know, 4.875, 4 3/4. So, you know, they're there. We're a mortgage banker. We have loans up to $2 million, and the 30-year fixed is around 6 to 6 1/8. 30-year fixed on a $2 million loan. So, you know, we the loan source have our own resource, okay, for that. And we're doing some pretty unusual things. So we've got good jumbo stuff. There's another really good product out, a 10-1 ARM up to $900,000. The interest rate is on a 10-1 ARM is 5.45 today on a 10-1 ARM up to $900,000. Okay, FHA. The last thing I want to end with is FHA. There's such a stigma out in our industry of FHA. Now I'm talking mainly to the listing agents, but you know what? We have got, I'd almost rather do an FHA today than something with Fannie Freddie backing it. We can do 100% down payment. We can do, you know, higher ratios, no reserves. There's just such, and I know you guys working with buyers are having such a hard time getting those offers accepted, but I'll tell you, to this last week, what I did, if you can get the listing agent in front of me, if you're working with buyers, I know that I made an impact because I had this very same conversation with that listing agent, and I says, look, and it's a condo, it was a condo. I said, I'm going to scan and fax over what a spot check is for you so you can see the questions, because people push away what they fear, right? They're fearing that they're going to lose the transaction, so they're just pushing away FHA. But if we can put it in their face, and I says, you know what, half of my business is FHA. I'm getting very experienced at it. I can pick my own appraiser, so if you've got some issues, and we'll know right up front with the appraiser, if there's problems, Jesse's not going to go forward with that appraisal if we have a problem with the value or something in there. So I've got control over that appraisal. And so anyway, I get a call 2 days later and we got the deal, you know, and I know that because I faxed that over to him and it was on a condo, that it made a difference. So I think a lot of the loan officers are afraid of them, but to tell you the truth, I'm getting to where I'd rather deal with FHA than Fannie Freddie and the PMI companies when you've got low down payments, okay? So with that, I'm gonna have Greg in.
Good morning, Greg.
Good morning.
I'm gonna have you like I invited you.
Hey, Sharon.
Yes.